Dave here with Half Dozen Customs. We're out in the shop today. Today's actually a Jeep day. I'm supposed to be working on the Jeep, but I'm getting ready to go start bringing parts back in, like the front fenders and the core support. We gotta get the new radiator fitted. Right now it's way too close to the motor. There's no way we can get any hoses in there. So I need to be able to push the radiator as far forward as we can. But before I start carrying all this stuff back in here, I just wanted to kind of, make a little room. I spun this guy sideways. So instead of him sticking way out here, now he's over here. I can still walk around him, but it gave me 2 feet of extra space here now by flipping them. I have this little compressor over here that we were using for a compressor when the big guy died, and he needs to go back into Colleen's garage. That's where he came from. We have never had, well, I wouldn't say never. I had another like 30-gallon compressor that I would rob the handle from, and we would swap the handles back and forth from compressor to compressor whenever we needed to move. The other compressor I had was 110, so it was more frequently used. The handle stayed on that. This one was 220. This one's just a backup just in case. The other compressor's gone. I gave that back to my dad. So the handle went with that. So I need a handle for this guy. Anytime I need to move him around, me and Colleen gotta load him into the truck and then drive it wherever we gotta go. And then me and Colleen got unloaded from the truck. And even though it's a little compressor, it's not light by any means. So if I make a handle from it, then I don't need to load it in the truck to bring it to the shop or bring it back to her garage or whatnot. I can just roll it back and forth. So right now I'm gonna make a handle real quick. I grabbed a piece of conduit. I think it's just 1/2-inch conduit. It don't exactly fit in there, so we gotta do some hammer and some chisel work and clamp some stuff into the vise over there and kind of squeeze it to get it to go in. So, but right now, so I did that off camera just to make sure that it would work, and it's gonna work. So we're good to go. I'm gonna make some measurements. We're gonna cut it down. We'll put some bends in it. I got the pipe bender out here, and then we'll get to making it fit in there. So kind of little video that's kind of out of the ordinary, but not out of the ordinary for me to do. I just do whatever, I don't know, tickles my fancy for the morning. I came out here, I kind of cleaned up. I was gonna go get some of the Jeep parts and bring them back, and I was like, you know what, I need to get this compressor out of here. Let's make a handle for it real quick. So let me grab a tape measure and let's get to this. Let's try and make this a quick job, I guess. I don't know how quick a quick job is, but let's try. Back in my giant work suit again. It went from 70 degrees out. It was the day before yesterday, it was 70. Yesterday it was about between 66 and 68. It kept fluctuating with the clouds and sun and whatnot, but overnight it dropped. Last night at midnight it was 60 degrees out. It was so beautiful out. Woke up this morning, it's 27 degrees and snowing. So yay, love the Midwest. So I want to, we're gonna put a little bend up in it. Let's do 2 feet. I need 2 good. And this is 8 inches, so 24 times 2 is 48, plus 8 inches is 56. So 56 inches, we're gonna cut this down to. So you can see how I kind of crushed this end. This isn't the prettiest, it's just, you know, I just started messing with it. You know, we'll kind of clean it up in the vise and make it a nice clean square. But I had to use I had to kind of square it off and then use a chisel to kind of punch down in the middle here. You know, maybe we'll do the same thing on the other side here. Kind of try and square this off so that it fits. And we need to probably do that like this far. So, but we'll get her. There'll be some hammering and some chiseling. You can see I got my hammer and my chisel out over here already. So I was kind of testing it to make sure that it would work before I, you know, decided to make a little video out of it. 2 feet. So 4 feet, 56. Bring the rest of that in the house. Well, I didn't start. I went and got all the supplies like last year to run some electrical boxes in my basement. Because my basement is all cement, so when they did the electrical down the basement, just everything's in the ceiling. So if you want to plug like a fan in down in the basement, you got to plug it into the ceiling. Stupid. So I got this. I'm gonna run just some conduit down to the wall and put some boxes in. So that's why I have just conduit laying around, but I winded myself. And that should be 8 inches in here. And that'll be our handle. I might have did that wrong. Oh yeah, I did. Definitely did that wrong. No. What'd you guys want me to do that for? This is I don't know. Here, let's figure this out. How long do we have here? It's been a long time since I messed with the tubing bender, especially when you're trying to make a hoop. When I was doing electrical, it's not making a hoop is not the most common thing. So. Only took me 2 tries. So I'm gonna put you guys over here where the banging won't affect the camera. Starting to get the square going there. Spin you guys around. You guys didn't see that. I think that's good enough. Let's just put some bends to bend it up, and then we'll get a couple. We'll put a self tapper in. A little longer than I wanted. But it also, you know, I measured 7 inches and I'm not able to get it in the full 7 inches.
Giggity.
But it doesn't have to stay in there, I suppose. It is a comfortable, I'm not having to bend over. Now it won't come out, and if we need to remove it, you just take the one bolt out and you can remove it. Only reason I like really want it removable is because space is precious around here, and this thing sticking out where it's at right now takes up space. So needs to be removable. It's not often that we have to move this thing. So just unscrew it, throw this up in the attic, and then if we ever need to move it, we have it. So like I said, I used to just steal the one off my dad's old compressor, but alright, well, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the little video, I guess. It wasn't anything too exciting. Maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't. Either way, check back in. We always got cool stuff going on. Remember, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I'm out.